Hey guys, yours truly, Kevin Grace, reporting to you from Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm on the corner of Pine Street and Greenwood. Now, if you know anything about a super group called the Gap Band from the 70s and 80s, featuring Charlie Wilson, who's still doing his thing today, they derived their name from three streets. G for Greenwood, A for Archer, and P for Pine. That was the boundary for the Greenwood community that was actually known as Black Wall Street. Of course, there was the 1921 massacre, and this year is the anniversary of it, May 31st to June 1st. And there was a rumor that the song they did, You Dropped a Bomb on Me, was about private airplanes dropping turpentine bombs on black citizens, and that was not the case. And thank God. Who wants to dance and be joyous to a song like that? Charlie Wilson said that song is about love. But anyway, right here on this corner, it is named after them, the Gap Band Avenue. So I'm going to explore this area with you, and of course things definitely changed from 1921. But yeah, Gap Band Avenue, and of course this is Greenwood Avenue and Pine Street. Now, Archer would be several blocks away, so that's like the boundary of this area, but they wanted to have a name that told people where they were from and that they were definitely proud of the area. But anyway, if you like this video, please leave a message and like to subscribe.
What's up, y'all? This is Charlie Wilson. Sir Charles. The Gap Band the original name is called the Greenwood Archer and Pine Street Band. We decided on to call ourselves the Greenwood Archer and Pine Street Band and grabbing hold of that because we all have been told what had happened on Greenwood in 1921, the race riots. You know, there was rich black entrepreneurs. They didn't want for anything. They had hospitals, they had motels, they had banks, they had everything that you'd ever want. And to burn them out, I knew we was going to go all over the world, and we'd have to talk about that and where the name came from. I'm so glad that it's getting the attention through all the media and all the stuff that's going on now that is causing all the attention. And that the Drop the Bomb song is back in circulation again. People don't want to talk about it. You know, I had a lady who just loved me like her own great grandson. Her name was Lucille Figures. She was born 1909, January the 9th, 1909. She died 2013. She told me everything. She watched people die and getting shot, so she was to never speak about it. And I said, "Can tell me everything." Just she knew, and she told me a lot of things. She said her mother, she was 12 years old. She said her mother told her to go out the back door and run and don't stop and don't look back at nothing. Lou said, "Don't ever look back." She said, "Okay," and she ran off, and her and her sister is in the house. They all ran, and she lived the longest. But she told me why she was still living when most of her family got killed that day. But she made me promise, don't ever speak about what I told you until I've gone. This is the first time I've ever talked about it on camera. The older people said they couldn't talk about it. But anyway, we talked about it because our name was a part of Greenwood, you know. Drop the Bomb was not written for the race riot, 1921 race riot. It's being played so many places now, even in elevators. You can get on the elevator and hear the record now. So it's coming to life again. It's bringing attention back to the race riot.